You?
Anyone you guys remember?
I guess first overall thoughts on the game. I think you were the first one to announce you were in the game back in February or whatever month that was.
My first initial thoughts were awesome. It's really cool getting to see yourself in a video game and play with all your buddies. It's really, there's nothing really like it. It's truly a happy experience.
What did you think of the way your character looked? I felt like they kind of got the hair. And
I know.
right?
My hair was a little long, but it is what it is.
So you're not happy with it?
I mean, my girlfriend wasn't happy with it, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Now, let's talk numbers.
Yeah.
Do you agree with them? Do you think it was a fair assessment of your skills?
Yeah. I mean, it's their game, and they get to choose it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not too worried about the rating or anything like that. Just here to play football.
We haven't seen anything of what Coach Bieniemy has in terms of the offense, and yet EA Sports is putting out the offense for you.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's entirely correct, but there's still some Coach Kelly stuff in there, and definitely a pretty heavy stuff from Coach Kelly last year, but not a lot of Bieniemy stuff in there, which is kind of nice. Good little surprise.
Little
for
under
everybody.
wraps.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, you've had coaches who have been in previous iterations of the game before, guys like Deshaun Foster.
Yeah.
What's it like just being part of this next wave now that the game is back?
It's awesome. It's really cool that it's my final year, and we all get to come in with this game and kind of lead the way and kind of be the guinea pigs for years to come. It's a pretty cool experience.
Has that kind of sunk in for you yet? That's your last year?
I mean, yeah, yes and no, but I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for what this year holds and excited for the opportunities. So, I mean, I'm just looking at it just one day at a time, just enjoying and soaking everything in.
What is the, obviously the quarterback situation is different from what it was last year.
Yeah.
What is the approach been like for you? How has it been different this time around?
Yeah, I mean, for me, individually, it hasn't really been that different. I still, last year, prepared every day like I was going to be the starter, and I still show up every day and act like the starting quarterback should. But yeah, I would just say preparation standpoint, nothing's really changed. It's pretty much same old, same old.
Because you are going into new offense, transitioning to Eric Bieniemy, did that help you maybe keep you on your toes despite knowing whatever the depth chart was going to be?
100%. I think it was awesome because it definitely has allowed me this from as soon as Coach Bieniemy was hired. I hasn't been able to let me be complacent at all. I'm always working. We're learning a brand new offense that came straight from the NFL. It's been a grind for sure, but I mean, that's what it is. We love this sport, and we're willing to put in those hours.
Without going too deep into it, what do you like about the new offense, and what might be a little bit difficult that maybe not you, but the offense as a whole is?
Yeah, the biggest thing that I love is just the freedom at the quarterback position. There's a lot of trust between Bieniemy and me, and I think he's going to give me a lot of freedom to kind of do what I need to do at the line of scrimmage and handle protection and all that. So I think that's the biggest difference from last year is just the trust and then the ability for the quarterback to play football and do what he's supposed to do. And one of the things that's been tough is probably just the verbiage of everything because last year we went from 3 4-word plays and now we got some 9 10-word sentences, and it's definitely been challenging on some of the guys, but it's great because we're just getting an earlier look to what it is like in the NFL, and it's really good coaching by those guys and helping us getting us ready.
I want to talk about Rico Flores, who isn't in the game for some reason.
Yeah.
But teams have been kind of in the mix there among the receivers throughout the spring.
Yeah.
What is
Rico's been
like?
phenomenal. He's a really explosive guy that has great hands, and he's got a very wide range. Mm-hmm. And he's a really smart guy, and he's always in my ear about, hey, what can I do better? Hey, what'd you like on this? Hey, what about this route? What about that route? So I love that. He's a very feedback-oriented guy, and I love that. I love talking with the receivers and getting their idea and then telling them what I like and that. So Rico's been awesome all camp, and we're excited to get him going in fall.
And so much about college football is about various environments, various traditions across the country. What's it like going into a new conference, knowing that you guys are going to visiting some cities and some schools that you didn't visit before?
Yeah, it's going to be different for sure, but I think we're so excited for that change, and change is for the best. It brings out the best in people, and I think that when we go out there and we got the opportunity to show the whole nation, what we're doing and what we're about at UCLA, it's going to be special. It's going to be really cool to see.
I calculated the travel miles, and it's going to be about 12,000 miles. Does that seem daunting, or is it just a trip? You play the game and you get back?
The way I look at it is I get to see some new. I get to go to some new states and get to see some new sites that I probably haven't seen. So I'm excited. I'm not too worried about the travel part. Like every away game is, it's a business trip, and it's just part of the job. So
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you guys.